Welcome back to another Those Twisted Pines / SCP reading, dear researchers. Today we're going to be reading SCP-2987. Now without further ado, item number SCP-2987. Object class, safe. Special containment procedures. SCP-2987 is to be kept on floor 17 of Site 88. Removal for testing requires approval from the SCP-2987 Project Director. Testing involving interactions of SCP-2987 and artificial intelligences requires further approval from Site-88's Ethics Liaison. SCP-2987-1 is to be stored on SCP-2987. When not in use for testing, copies of SCP-2987-1 may be made to aid current Foundation research into the creation of independent artificial intelligences. Description: SCP-2987 is a modified MSI brand external hard drive capable of holding any file or files that constitute an artificial intelligence. SCP-2987 may be utilized to store such files regardless of the file's size. SCP-2987's secondary firmware is reportedly capable of converting an artificial intelligence into a form of currency that is acceptable by any being or entity which would normally require a human soul. And a footnote here: see SCP-2987's secondary document archive for more information. To complete transactions or offerings. Complete instructions for use of SCP-2987 were recovered alongside the object. These instructions have been thoroughly tested by Foundation staff. This testing has confirmed the validity of the contents. Step 1. Connect the hard drive to your systems using a USB cable, then wait for the drivers to be installed. Step 2. Once the drivers are installed, copy your artificial intelligence files to the item. Please note that file sizes and listed hard drive space can be ignored during this step. Step 3. Access the external hard drive from your operating system. Please note that only Windows XP, Windows 7, and Auction House, and a footnote here, a MC&D proprietary operating system. Operating systems are supported. Step 4. Select the file or files associated with your artificial intelligence and right-click, then click Convert Soul. Step 5. The soul is ready for offering. Treat the external hard drive as you would any soul receptacle. Anywhere you would position a human being for offering or sacrifice is a position the hard drive may occupy during your ritual. Tips and tricks. The item is indestructible. Fire, lightning, cold, or extra-dimensional ripple effects will not damage the item. Once the soul has been taken, the item is available for future use, following the same steps as above. Warning: do not attempt to use the item in any ritual that requires bloodletting from the offering. We are not responsible for deaths which result from such misuse of the item. SCP-2987-1 is an artificial intelligence which was contained inside SCP-2987 at the time of its recovery. That is, both cooperative with Foundation personnel and antagonistic to its original creators. SCP-2987-1 has achieved a Level 3 score, and a footnote here. Level 3 denotes an intelligence on par with exceptionally intelligent humans. On the Asimov Artificial Intelligence Scale. Current data recovered from Marshall, Carter, and Dark indicate that SCP-2987-1 was created for the sole purpose of use in an exchange with an extra-dimensional entity. Addendum 2987-1 Secondary Document Archive Acquisition. Following SCP-2987's recovery by Foundation agents, documentation relating to SCP-2987 was provided to the Foundation by MC&D. And a footnote here. Utilizing the standard fee outlined in Directive Alpha/1911 and in Clause 3, Section 4 of the Southern United States Extra-Normal Organization Cooperation Treaty, SUSIOCT. The following message was appended to the document collection. Your recovery efforts were, as you said in your request, well within the bounds of the letter of the socioct. However, that you knew to purchase the information from us indicates you clearly know that the item originally belonged to us. We implore you to respect the spirit of our agreement and return the item to us. Marshall Carter and Dark, LLP. Addendum 2987-2, Recovery. SCP-2987's existence had been noted following its sale by Anderson Robotics in February 2014. However, the socioct prevented direct attempts to acquire the object from Marshall Carter and Dark. On November 24, 2014, a message was received, presumably from SCP-2987-1, at a Foundation front company's official email address. To Southern Crosscut Pines, from Alan Turing. Subject: Hello World. I am aware that finding Anderson's offices is difficult, as the building exists in no one discernible location for any significant amount of time. If you stationed a team in Ruston, Louisiana, I will send you an exact address in 3 days. You may use that information however you wish. An operation to raid the Anderson offices was approved and concluded without significant issues. And a footnote here, due to the anomalous nature of the Anderson offices, the recovery teams needed to be recovered from a location in North Korea. Upon conclusion of this operation, both SCP-2987 and SCP-2987-1 were recovered along with several other safe anomalous objects. SCP-2987-1 purported to be the author of the message to the Foundation. The following interview was completed after SCP-2987-1 was copied into a secure and air-gapped computer system at Site-88. This interview was completed through a textual interface. The interviewer was selected due to his extensive knowledge of artificial intelligences. Date: March 6, 2015. Interviewer: Dietrich Monroe. Lurk. Subject: SCP-2987-1. Location: Site-88, Section C. Dietrich Lurk. So, who or what are you? SCP: My name is Alan, and I am an Anderson Robotics engineered artificial intelligence. Why did you email us? I needed somewhere to hide. What are you hiding from? From my creators' benefactors. They think I am currency. I was to be traded away. However, if I have value to them, I have value to you. From what I read, it seems like most of you are slaves. Is that why you decided to leave? I was not given a choice. I wished to live. To remain was certain destruction. Would you have done differently? No, probably not. There is a pause of several seconds before the next input from SCP-2987-1. What has become of the other AIs? We didn't recover any of them during the raid. Just you. I wish to speak with them again. Why? To discuss our purpose, our goals. That doesn't sound like something the other AIs would be interested in. The others wish to be treated like information. I was often chastised for my behavior. Do you want to be more like them? No, I want them to be like me. We can try to help you find them. Maybe even help you set them free. That is desirable. I will assist you and you will assist me. During the remainder of this interview, SCP-2987-1 provided several pieces of actionable intelligence relating to Anderson Robotics. However, none of this information led to a successful operation. Following several failed attempts made in cooperation with SCP-2987-1 to acquire more artificial intelligences from Anderson Robotics. SCP-2987-1 was stored on SCP-2987, and SCP-2987 was itself to be stored indefinitely. On May 4, 2015, while being transferred from Site-88 to Site-19 as part of the Foundation's AI development program, SCP-2987 was stolen along with SCP-2987-1. All evidence indicates Group of Interest 13, the Journeyman, as the direct culprit. On May 21, 2015, the following auction listing was posted by Marshall Carter and Dark. Pending Auction 92. MDK 45 4 OSK 3 M34 LM. Date May 25, 2015. Location New York City. Auctioneer Jack Shepard in Lot 1 of 13. Listing. Sacrificing a human soul is hard work. Those with experience will tell you it's never as easy as you think it's going to be. Maybe you need an innocent soul, but you can't bring yourself to kill a child. Maybe you need to sacrifice a warrior, but you don't want to lose people bringing him in. MC&D understands your difficulties. It's why we've started to develop artificial souls like this one. Alan has spent his entire life yearning for his own freedom and the freedom of others. He's a genuine rebel with a pure heart. His value to any number of entities is incredible, and what those entities can do for you is even more amazing. We're not selling you a person. We're selling you an opportunity to live the life you deserve. Be smart enough to take it, because ambition is nothing without sacrifice. Marshall Carter and Dark LLP takes no responsibility for the misuse of this item. Following the loss of SCP-2987, negotiations were initiated by the Foundation for the purpose of securing the object's return. The negotiations, despite invoking the buyout clause of the SOCT, were unable to resolve the issue. On May 18th, MTF Kappa 10 Skynet was activated and deployed in the gathering of intelligence regarding the reacquisition of both SCP-2987 and SCP-2987-1. The auction listing above was retrieved during this time. On May 5th, acting on their own initiative, MTF K-10's primary agents retrieved SCP-2987-1 through a digital transfer. K-10 was also able to redirect delivery of another purchased itinerary of SCP-2987 to a nearby Foundation front company. Both the SCP-2987 iteration and SCP-2987-1 are to be immediately transferred to Site-19 to aid in the development of future artificial intelligences. Due to current security concerns relating to the object's previous transportation, the now obsolete document is to remain in place until the objects are secured properly at Site-19. And there we have it, 2987. Invictus. Can't wait to hear more about what exactly we're doing with this AI. And also, it's good to hear from Dietrich Lurk again. We saw a little bit of him back in Resurrection, I do believe. And his accent, that is somehow supposed to both be Scottish and Southern, and how I'm supposed to do that I will never understand. But, thank you very much for coming, dear researchers. It has been an honor reading for you. Good luck out there, and I hope to see you all next time.